Yes, my people, una good evening, una good morning, una good evening, una good afternoon. It depends where you are watching us from. I greet everyone in the house. Now, welcome. So we come out today to talk about a little bit something that is very interesting and is very good that happened in our land, Ika. You understand? So I want to introduce myself and my sister. Then my sister will introduce the other, our big daddy that is here for you people. So now welcome. I welcome everyone in the house. God bless every one of you for watching us today. Happy weekend, everyone. So my sister here, me one day here, my name now, Patience Ukperi. Una know me now. Una sister, you know now. So now welcome. Germany, now they stay. I'm from Ekuku Agbo. Una welcome. I appreciate everyone here. So my sister, one day here again, now our chair lady, one day here. Her name na Roslyn Ojugbo. I carry us come here today. So sister, when you greet people, greet our viewers. Welcome.
All right. Thank you very much, Patience Ukperi. And our viewers, wherever una dey, we appreciate una. We appreciate una time where una take dey come here, come view us, because e no dey easy. We know say na time una dey spend. So then say na better name people dey follow animals for bush dey answer. Na im make you see say you dey hear people dey answer tiger, you hear people dey answer lion. We still dey wait whether we go see who dey answer monkey. We never see am. So today we won't follow our chief, the latest chief and the most powerful chief, one of the most powerful chiefs now in town. We won't follow and jollificate. You know, say GSME TV, they always happy when good things happen for Ika land, right? And GSME TV, they always like to jollificate with people. So today, we get here in the studio with us the latest powerful chief in Ika land, the Egbebeli-Ugoebeli I of Igbodo-Kingdom, the president and convener of IPWA, and most also importantly and interestingly, the author of the famous book. I know say una hear the book, e don't tell where this book they ring bell for people mind and people brain. Now the author of this famous book will be Ika First Achievers and Events book. So now we come here, come ask him how he waka with the book. So make una sit down, may we bring our chief for una. Chief Egbebeli-Ugoebeli I of Igbodo-Kingdom. You're welcome to the studio.
Roslyn Ojugbo, Nikome, I got this, you know.
He said. All right, Chief. Aloha. So today we come here, like I talked before, come rejoice, come jollificate, and come appreciate you for the good work where you do, consigning to bring the names of the first achievers for Ika land, to carry their names put for landmark, to put their name where it be say, even though say our children grow up, then go see the book. And not be only the one where then go buy, keep for house. It's still there for online, where anybody will want buy them for Amazon. It's still there. They'll still buy them. Even though say now years to come, they'll still see them, they buy them. So we dey here come appreciate you, and also come rejoice with you. Say it's not easy to waka go our country, Nigeria. Then come waka come back. Now thing where somebody they rejoice for, and now something where we need to thank God for, because we know waiting they happen. So we don't need to come here, come pretend. All right. So before we continue, make we appreciate our viewers once again. They don't come out. Yes, Romeo Jennifer, thank you very much for joining us. Okafor Gift, thank you for joining us. Omoruyi, thank you for joining us. Solomon, we appreciate you. Christian, thank you very much. And all other persons who just tune in now, we appreciate every one of you. All right. So, Chief, the reason why we come here, first and foremost, we want to say you are welcome back, safe and sound. Now they say, you go, you see, and you conquer. So we really thank God for that journey. But we won't ask you, wetin be your experience from when you come out from flight for America till when you reach, you step your leg. Not be your stay with the ask now. When you land for Murtala Mohammed Airport. We won't hear your experience, sir.
Yemekemeke, Ojugbo, Osogbo gozie all your crew. Gozie ndị kacha anyị je ejanụha etese jafia uruọnụ. Ihe banyere maka travel nje Nigeria, nje for two things. Nje one, to launch the book, Ika First Achiever an event, and also to have my ceremony for the chieftaincy honor given to me by His Royal Majesty Ika Etumuse Egbebeli-Ugoebeli one JP, Obi of Igbodo, the introduce them. So Akpameka was nowhere. I know before saw that a gem I accomplished those two goals, and I know how we do. So nowhere I will not for Jesus.
He said. All right. So the question you never answer my real question where I ask you so. I say because I know before we waka say we dey go Nigeria, our mind they beat. When you land for Murtala Mohammed Airport, wetin be your experience for inside airport there compared to your experience for America? We want to know so that we go know how we go, whether we fit bring changes. Who know? If we say that we go bring change for Nigeria now or for the airport, or now the people where they watch us. So we want to know so that we go compare how our airport be and how the airport where they for America be. So Chief, we want to hear that experience.
Okay. The here go on currently now. Waiting they happen now for the benefit of our viewers is that a travel during this COVID time already easy.
Okay.
But at the same time, it can be inevitable. Yeah, event either or commitment either. For example, like a burial event, like Ojandia or Netobukahe, Boja last respect. Beside the project, if you face those type of circumstances, a compare need to go home. The message now will help those people that category or the find they were in that category because here where they are COVID now, yeah, we can. Is becoming more important than passport nowhere or visa nowhere because of that that's a problem from my own experience. This is my explaining for the benefit of only the choice do not tomorrow.
All right.
But yeah, the advice you can get before is that so many things for. Not really very, very important, very, very 2 times again. Then there is no need for you to jump inside the airplane, need a call or not. Because, for example, depending on the flight you use and the route, you are going to Lagos or you are going to Abuja or you are going to Port Harcourt, you may experience a different challenge.
Okay.
Many got Lagos, and in my event in a data, after your American COVID year, remember another one within 7 days of your arrival. Okay. But many you want to avoid hotel fee or even be cannot in Lagos or even non Lagos, you want to take another local flight from Lagos to Asaba, then you will have to either come back to Lagos or select a low so that you can do your COVID test in Warri and don't any location yet for Asaba or Abo. So, in Lagos, where I carry are reminded that you have a COVID to be done within 7 days of your arrival. A record show that you're already in the country for 2-3 days now. So you will now call a COVID line in Lagos or at Asaba there. You make inquiry. In my own case now, they have to dispatch a mobile COVID to Asaba from Oka. So from there to take the sample and have the COVID done in Asaba there. That's going to satisfy complete your going. Then when you are coming back, you travel back to Lagos. Like in my own case, there are only 2 weeks in Lagos. You need to find out whether in 72 hours COVID validity, kidney, or 24 hours before your flight. In my own case, because I flew Lufthansa, Germany insists that yes, the Lufthansa is German airline. Yes. So the country came up with a notice that they are only allowing passengers with 12 hours COVID validity in Frankfurt Airport. So many came with more than 12 hours. Maybe they took your sample on the 28th and the result came on the 29 or 30. They're not going to allow you to board because if you get to Frankfurt, they're not going to allow you to enter because German is demanding for 12 hours validity. So here in the Tabaki, they make sure they are aware of it and you prepare yourself. So if it will mean you taking the COVID test 2 times and you have to pay for the money, you also have to get that done. So that is for that aspect of the challenges while going and coming. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You make it. Now you say it's not really days if you want come out. Not be only if you want go Nigeria. Now if you want go any part. Now waiting the virus carry be that. So like Chief rightly said, if you know say waiting you they travel go, not really the essential. It better make you sit down. No, you don't need to travel. Even here, as I tell you so now, then put lockdown. Say you not fit cross to another city because of the COVID thing. You know. So now to safeguard our lives, we know say God they protect us, but we then say heaven help those who help themselves. Abi?
Yes.
All right. So now we won't dive straight into the main reason waiting make us stay here. But before then, we won't play a little bit music. Make una sit down tight when they come out. Allo, allo. Eh? Egbebeli-Ugoebeli. Werinegu. All right. Aloane. Okay. Okay, Aloane. Uh-huh. All right. So, Onwanu?
Yeah,
Yes.
one.
All right. So now I try to dive into the main thing Egibia Ebentan. So we know that Yejen Olo for the launching of the book and also for the celebration of the chieftaincy title and to ye more more you can be more
No,
to you, right?
most of
So Antoine, know your experience concerning that book launch and also the chieftaincy title celebration. So Antoine, know from you, sir.
Okay. It's not where I got there, Rosine and Patience Perry. Njakibuzo kene my wife and my children because where I approve of my going and I come to put that I came back meet them. So the whole family is so thankful to God.
Oh yes.
The second set of people in China, one day, Kanye, a work when on Zaya, and the event, the massive publicity.
Yes.
And many people, many Ika people, man about it. Whether in a platform or most of the who is who in a land belong to that platform, the Ika people, worldwide association, IPWA. So this event was massively publicized in that platform. By the grace of God, beside the Onweka platform, that is the second most respected platform in Ekaland worldwide because of the caliber of the people in that platform. So, and because we hear they can our event in the car or the name marriage umwani and you send them married that is when you know it because now goes the well. So when if yeah because of their work engagement or because they are out of the country. On behalf of my family and the Ika people and Igbodo people, I appreciate them. That kind of category is the Ozi onye when any General Lucky Rabo Ozi any Ozi ndị njakọji akpamizụkwọ ndị wonene abịa anyway but ezi ihe ye represent onye most Bishop Michael Ilue, the Bishop of Anglican Diocese, Iseruku. Not only that, he sent a reverend who prayed for us that day for the book launch, but also Oje Hosi Akwamekama owe him a lot of gratitude. My king, I want to see if you don't my royal father because he went the event. So he must have taken it upon himself that he was going to make sure that the event was successful, come rain or come sun. So I monitored the whole thing from the morning till afternoon and libido. Even when it was time, Ojakeji Baha with the center, he was in touch with us. Ojakeji Bwezigbo Kenejani, my king. Ikechukwu was Adume, the first JP, be of Igbodo-Kingdom, barrister. Ojakeji Bwezigbo Kenejani, played the role, Governor Eji, Governor Wani, Governor Senator Dr. Ato Ifeanyi Ukowa. He unveiled the book.
Okay.
But because for other engagements, Osanike present there. So my king, wouldn't play the role of unveiling the book. For the admiration of Ndeka Ndediade. The chairman of the occasion is Professor Prince Leo Obika because not only that he was there present physically. He made sure that everything went on fine, irrespective of the attendance shortcoming. So he was in charge of the whole thing, and Odonit is where I go to launch the book. Professor Prince Leo Ubika. Tomorrow, even if I sleep, I will wake up once I
One deserves another.
Thank you. My chief launcher is not left out. Felix Itimekweni Okonti, barrister and chief. He was there physically, and to his credit, he bought 100 copies of the book. Not going to distribute to the library saying when Ika land. This book is I think I get to introduce the book. It's a treasure. It's a treasure, and by the time I update the second edition, most people it's located that time. They will now be part of it. So we are praying and appealing that I just got the medal second edition. It might be 2 years, it might be 3 years time, so we can be able to get as many people as possible. They jogging Arion Deka and then Obi like that. And if they might where I attended. When you say can if you attend he has the host. Like I know why I'm Kudo tomorrow. The time they will my very good friend, owner of many IMF video, especially the chieftaincy own. They will Stephen Ipade, young Stevenson Royal Hotel, Abo.
Okay.
I don't know. It's my bosom friend, so any decademo you can there because my own is like his own. He took it that he's the one celebrating it. So just a one fan Unoji Maria again, Unochabe Maria. But I'll be back for me because he's not supposed to marry Kroma. He can tell me, say, oh boy, give chance, give way, let me take care of this. Stephen Ipade, very, very great guy. The MD CEO of Stevenson Royal Hotel Abo. So many other people who is here with him. And our support with EO. You have a category like Prince Emmanuel Okonye, the CEO of PPGC, Prince Paradise Estate Abo. Came physically and he made the occasion fund for us and he donated money too. My friend, Professor Mrs. Stella Chiemake, because she was not only there to review the book, but she even have to donate money. I told her, why do you have to donate money? He said, that one is, I have to play, no matter how little the money is, I have to answer my papa name. So, Chief, that's why I put in that my small donation. So, Professor Mrs. Stella, Dr. Mrs. Ishoma Koba, going to send you a shout out because not only that you send somebody, but you send a donation too. And a whole bunch of other people who anyway they are there. I really appreciate them. But only you could have make some adjustment or change some of our priorities. I repeat again, Owana Ukundeka, Owana event is Indeka, something like Ogwaika yearly Ogwaika event or IPWA event, our next project, the Ika Music and Entertainment Award, where any fix there, we're not going to rush it, then recover from this one first. Everybody should know that on project and event can be can Germany or US or many fix the date so it's very convenient for everybody. But you might see I want to buy the ticket well ahead of time. Ninja attend this event because then Rudy television or email social media. And then or the musician this is opportunity for me to see them live. I don't know. Don't get to fear that anything will happen to you when you go to your country, so that we can improve from what we experienced in this book launch. So by the time I made the musical award, now we see a different approach to attendance. For now, then don't stop for now for that. Then we'll another question.
All right. So before I do another question, somebody like Joe, Osi, please, Chief Egbebeli, how can I purchase a copy of this book? So,
okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting question. We have copies of the hardcover in place at Abo, and the soft cover also in place at Abo. Because now I'm running based on people make inquiry on how when if I can wear the tape. So when you're in charge for data for Ika land there, Emmanuel Agbontai. That Emmanuel Agbontai, many money. Name put telephone number, you see, you can the telephone number, phone, can you? If I make this interview, as I make job will have his phone number. So, but Ben year, maybe 10 years with Emmanuel number. Maybe no was display the number in subsequent program from Baker. So yes, the good question and the book is available. Just note that 15,000 on the hardcover, 3,000 naira. The soft cover is 10,000. The book is a colored book and hardcover. That is why it's I didn't carry too expensive because the web book will even $100 and $50, depending on the type of book and how many colored book. So here I got the advice and the matter. Here got the Diego Gori here or the support for me here I don't know that they go and die in there because the book is more worth more than the money really alone invest on it. Thank you.
all right, sir. And also for Ndi Humesinware
Nigeria.
Another person will see, how can I get the copy of the book? I live in Italy. So the book or Amazon. All right. So
he live at where?
He's in Italy.
Italy.
Yes.
Yeah. Let him or her go to Amazon.com.
Okay.
And yes, and order for the book.
Okay. Or
it's $45 in Amazon.com. But $45 is like 21,000 naira by 485 naira to $1. So that $45, depending on the shipping and how urgent you want it, Amazon could ask you to pay shipping depending on the distance. Then let's say 45 plus before you invest like $50 to $60, you can get it.
Can get
But
it.
from the regular 20,000 for $45, we gave it to our people at 15,000, the hardcover, so that they will use the opportunity of that launching event today to have a much talk about copy of the book. But to so many people, they didn't take advantage of that. Some people maybe were available that day in Abo, and they just didn't want to be part of it. But the book will be available if anybody needs it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Chief. Mr. Osiman, is either you order from Amazon, or many seconds your number, your WhatsApp number, then we can send you the link on Amazon, so you order from there. Or better still, it's like maybe this somebody from your whole lot. Then it's
A
like
good,
a see where
a
to
good, a
purchase
good
from.
to nowhere. Yes. They
Yes,
pay the money to Zenith Bank,
uh-huh.
then Emmanuel will deliver a copy to you in
Yes,
Abo or Asaba or Warri. So they
yes,
keep it for you. When you visit home by December, or when
uh-huh.
you have a project at home, the book will be waiting for you at home. All you need to do is to just give out that 15,000 or 10,000, which is it goes on people go dinner for overseas. Yes.
Yes. Yes, and Mr. Abbott also the same thing. So, Omenir in Nigeria, then you can get the book in Agbo. But if you are outside Nigeria, you order from Amazon. But Ome actually order from Amazon, then you can send your family to go get a copy for you, a domain way. So whenever you get home, yeah, you can hold the book. And also, Ellen Leku Makenono Swan Moswo. This is a book that is a history book, Ellen novel, right? Ellen novel how you see Lagon, something fiction or something
Yes.
imaginary something or whatever, fake stories and all that. No, this book, a historical book, true people, real people where he made the book. And in Hindu you'll be surprised or amazed that so I know this man did this, actually the other man. So that is why it is important to have the book. So we encourage everybody to please try and get the book. Buy for your children, buy for your friends, buy for your cousins, your family. All right. So
Thank
um
you. Thank you, Rosalie. You just reminded me now. Sorry to cut in. Yeah, one aspect in which I've been busy trying to explain to a few people here phone. You know, the book was designed to honor our hardworking sons and daughters, those who have excelled in their chosen career. You will see a pilot there. He might be a small boy, but he break the glass ceiling by becoming a pilot at his age and all that. We feature him and gave him that honor. The idea is that these people, particularly these people that were honored, were not even there for them to accept or appreciate the fact that they recognize them out of the multitude for what they have been able to accomplish on their own. Because when they never do now, when the West where did they make well agreement in where West as Mafia, stubbornness, where West as Mafia. Then wasn't somebody who was Coscaris Motors. You see, boy, Abu Hebo Coscaris Motors. Call him this party. You there for you know. So, but if you have excelled in life for through your hard work or through your intellect or something like that, and you are recognized, I don't see why you should not struggle or Nigeria, because there's a lot of different story about the whole thing. Some people they were in Nigeria and this and that. To them, we're in Nigeria. They mission equity. They honored you, and probably you are a musician and you are collecting. You have your regular band rate where they rent, and you now don't want to part with 15,000 naira or 10,000 naira to get a copy of a book that you are honored. How are you going to tell somebody, say, I'm now a first achiever, this is my certificate, or this is the book where I was featured? When I was young, this is me. And you completely, absented yourself from the something. And even after the event, no cause to say, Chief, this is the reason why, apart from one or two people, So, and next time, or it may be worse. So we need to say it. We need to let our people know, because the project, the second edition. Second edition. We don't want to go into second edition when people will not turn out again after we spend money for halls, spend money for caterers, spend money for musicians, spend money for DJ, spend money for decoration, spend money for everything. And even if it pleases me for you to come and you didn't pay the 15,000, we'll give you the copy of the book free, provided you honor that invitation in Jacoben and they carry me here. If Onwika scheduled our yearly meeting for August and nobody show up there, maybe in the matter say we hand the politician layman somewhere there, or we hand the PDP or APC or PGP or this layman. So now regional Kenyan or Waika our own event. So when you take priority to, you will keep the politician on aside, if not election day. Okay, do that one, because I'm a politician of anyway. Our own platform, IPWA, is a platform of a capital. It's not a PDP platform. It's not a APC platform. Some people will tell me that I'm promoting PDP in this platform. Everything I've been bought over on PDP. Some people will say I support APC and Buhari. I don't support no party. I promote both of them because I'm a leader. I'm not a politician. A leader is different from a politician. And even politician himself or herself is not a constant position, because if when the election comes, instead of a politician to lose the election, it will change party. It will change from APC to PDP. That's the politician where they say, he support this or that. I'm not saying that's the reason why people are not attending the event, because that's not a reason at all. Okay, carry. Supersede the political gathering. Supersede PDP, supersede APC. Or you have to be there. It's compulsory. Or our traditional Igbodo meeting, they can be a meeting for US here. Umudede meeting, Akumazi meeting, Muhu meeting, Ndiri meeting. If you don't attend, it's by birth, you are a member, you have to attend. In fact, the Munya Ekari Agwai, Kwadimekona meeting, Tano meeting in the Igbodo na Lagos, Tano meeting in the Umuege na Enugu. We have to let our children know on this, because we cannot afford to let our culture and tradition disappear before our eyes.
All right, Chief. Very important. But before somebody Rajo, please, what is the book about? So and you met a lot of publicity concerning this book. So it surprises me also to know although everybody are very
yeah, he may not know about it.
Yes.
Yes. Anna, because like you have arranged this interview now, the way you arrange it is very good. Number one, it's not usually broken and blend it with Ika language or English language, whatever it may be.
Everybody
because when they are watching the Anande Castle. So during the book launch, I made a point there that somebody before the book launch in Jumkobo, Ika first achiever, is these people in secondary school that took first in position. You can't blame such person that asked that type of question. It's not even a layman question, because all marinate that the book, the title of the book and the book itself is a unique is a unique something. It's not been known, it's seen before. It's unprecedented. In fact, that's why I said when people keep on asking me, what made you to explore that area? You only explore to success area that has not been exploited before. I see that there's a vacuum exists there that many and then Chagwe will first in their life endeavor. Okay, will first ambassador, provided you are a castle. Okay, if I recall wow, if I recall wow, the first Ika to become governor is a first Ika achiever. Okay, got on HG level. The first Ika man to become an ambassador to Sierra Leone. Okay, Victor Nwokoro, Honorable Victor Nwokoro, the first Ika to win Ika Federal for 3 consecutive times. Don't forget that Nduk Ejene, Cairo Ejene, Doris Ejene, before Victor. So these are unprecedented records that I decided to put it in history and in print so that it will motivate the new generation to say what makes the Jimovia different from me with only one head.
Okay.
But because it's the first Ikaman to establish a commercial bank. Godwin Emefiele is the first Ikaman to become a central bank governor. So it is to motivate our people to make them work harder. It's a unique book. It's a book that is like a treasure. At the same time, it honors both dead and living. If you look at the book and you don't know who they call Ogibi before, because you people are young, you may not know those that are passed on.
Yeah.
But from that book, you will say, okay, Ogibi and Wakpo, where Wakpo Ogibi. That is Otokunadu of Ika politics. So you will see his contribution to Ika land there in the book. You talk of Ujopa Fort to Mepio, all the eminent and even kings, once you have made first, like the Dane of Abo, he was the youngest king to be crowned at the age of 6. So he's a unique person, and he has made an unprecedented achievement. And our platform in the IPWA, one of our objectives is to celebrate achievement. We celebrate people that have achieved something. You know, so that is, in a nutshell, in answer to the question that our brother or friend Raju, our sister or friend Raju, say, why is it first achiever? First achiever is that you must be the first to achieve something, and you must come from Ika. It can be Professor Stella Chimege. Now he has got another Ika first achiever, being the first Ika woman to be appointed vice chancellor of University of Delta Abo. So he makes her a woman of many firsts. So I think that the person in Ladua I have gotten the answer to that.
All right. So thank you very much, Chief. Peter Onyekpe. All right. So the book is all about bringing the names of the Ika First achievers to book mark, so that
the compendium of Ika First.
So also the person now the children they will know that, oh yeah, let him was the first person in Mehen, or them was the first person in Mehen.
That's right.
So it's a historical book. For example, maybe you went in on the first mechanic, LND John Lewaso. Or many you are the first mechanic in Ika land, and in Wonyeka, you are the first ever. Ibozo doesn't motor, you not change the tire. Then your name will be there and your pictures will be there.
That's right.
So people will now recognize you and man will, this man. It's just like now. It's only about
it's a Guinness Book of Records. It's
like Guinness Book of Records. So who know what Guinness Book of Ika? All right. Guinness Book of Record of Aleka. So it's very good that name. People endeavor to buy this book. All right. So My sister here, patients, a lot of questions, most especially concerning security. But before Joy, I want to play the video because okay, hold that video. Okay, hold the video. We were very happy to hold the video. Okay, just hold on. I'm going to show it. All right. Okay, so among my sister patients, a lot of questions regarding this video because they can't hold the video. I was very happy. I was very happy to see the people gather around you. Yeah, oyim that sense of ni ikari peaceful. Oyim that sense of sense of belonging. You were there. Your people are gathered around you. Yeah, you feel welcome by your people. Oh look, where Jezuka, you know. So when the Chinese lady ndikboho ejemewe rapper dressing well dressed to honor you and to receive you and to let you know that they value you, right? But I mean, everybody want their own thinking. So after all the happiness and everything, but another something came to my mind, which we'll talk about. So, patient, can you hold the video? What was your your own thinking, opinion, or whatever concerning the video?
Yeah, my people welcome. I might like I see we put little bit because of that video. Dodoni. Diokpa nchogudane njugure ajuju in that video eba kwuru jekọ nke eze ya nke igwe oge ahụ abi ebunu jekọ with that that tiny road mekwere ya ọwụmma ụbọchị with that person over ebunu jekọ nke eze kwuru jekọ ebunu just is part of the production when again etunu get humegu or dancing around the place.
Yemeke patient Yemeke attitude Alikama and Kerosene is such an interesting something to watch, and you glue to your TV with curiosity, and remember that the whole thing, especially the chieftaincy ceremony, was streamed live. So it was watched worldwide. It was streamed live. So The process, you have to march from your compound, from my compound in New Site in Ndobu. We have 6 villages in Igbodo. I'm from Ndobu village in Igbodo. So, and in Ndobu, we have New Site. New Site is where we allocate plot of land to India meeting. So many meeting. You go and buy land for Asaba, for Abo, for anywhere. So if you want us to give you a plot to build house in our new site, you are not qualified because you don't belong to our meeting. So in that new site, or different from the main town. The main town Ariana developed for 50, 160 years during my father, their time, my father's father. So, but from your compound, Kidekagabuni, your village, Abate Gusuri to the palace to present yourself for the chieftaincy installment. So, you notice that Kaijako, the bead. So I need my hand fan, I need my staff of office.
The other one.
Yes, Kaijako. So this one, because they watch it, they are about 3 or 4 videos. So they can watch in Kaiji, they are watching Kaiji Noah. Kaiji, we get crown that time. So I mean, I haven't been made a chief that time by decorating me with the bead, and my king giving me the staff of office and praying for me. So this one now, only show for our viewers. That's why you see me have my staff of office, have my hand fan, have my bead and my red card, and even my feeder, the ubene. So another thing is that the distance from your house, you have to walk it. You don't have to enter motor. Some people can enter motor and follow you, but you have to march with the leg. And there is only one central, one road, one major route. You're not going to cut cost to say you are tired. Now you are here cut to cost. No, you have to follow that major route. You reach towards the end before you can go to new road. You make a left to go straight to the palace. When you are coming from the palace, you like the drive motor in America. You make right. You make right again. You make left. So you make that right. You make another right on going back. So going back, okay, near our watch now. So that's why that area that they feature there, EJ like that. We're on our way to my compound in the Double New Side.
So no matter how far, it must be your Kojachanian. Unless we halfway.
That's a good question. Because Igbodo is big, because every clan were both to Uno and Ubo. Ubo is farm.
Farm, yes.
So Imugbo, the land then they come when Imugbo, Yaka, can they come when Uno. I don't know if Abo or what, but Igbodo, Munedia, Kumazi, all those ones. If you look at their land space, some bad people are trying to penetrate into those bushes. So that is the thing. So land, big area, in other local government, for Igbodo. So within the town, Bonore, Yaki cannot Gade walk with your people to present yourself to the palace. But you can now ask the question now, say, suppose in Onyabo Bajeri chief, which is allowed, or when you talk about Bajeri chief, onye Asaba that they reach him. If my Royal Majesty, if my Royal Majesty consider the person, him or her, to be suitable for such a honor. Oh yeah, what you calling the trekking from Ekukwabo to Igbodo? Because I buy a convo. Going to where by a convo, it might be that Nueru Igbodo Junction, we can hear that about trek to the palace so that the king will be in council and then this one in the Igbodo they will see him walking to the palace. Yeah, going to moto to meet your king for the palace. For such a ceremony.
That's a very nice, tradition. Culture. Yes. And he suppose he preserve on it. Because I don't know. I was thinking maybe it's just maybe the OB and all that, you know. So so another question Mele Patience discourse the question was linked to something. So Patience, over to you about security. Why doing that? So
I know where you are going.
That is true, Diokpa. Because you know why we think like that? Just because of what is happening in that country.
I know.
So we are so scared, so worried. We are scared and worried. Say, but we give thanks to God that everything.
Maybe I don't go carry this man with only this
My dear, what are you talking about? we just thank God.
What they keep 47. But at least they don't want one and small.
All right.
You are our own. So where so how many worried? No, we are not just saying it here. And we are so worried. You understand? We are so worried and scared, just because of what is happening in that country. That is why. Not that any other thing, because of the security purpose in that country, everybody is scared, And we thought about the other man that come from Benin, from the kid, We thought about that. Our mind go many places,
there's
but
no difference.
we
Keep America will come from, yes.
Now, and both of you come from the same America, so we are so scared and so worried.
And what about the chief? The other one or chief?
Yes, the other man is chief, and you too, you are chief. I was just discussing with my sister. I said, I know, say God guide this man and come back in Jesus' name. We are so worried. I discuss about it so much,
I know.
So before I decided to, when we come to that, I say I will ask you as a chief, so how you feel when you are going? When you are using leg towards to the palace.
To walk down to the palace and coming back. Yeah, the palace. It wasn't only that. It wasn't only going to palace and getting the title, getting the ceremony done and going back to my residence. Of course, you have to take some security measures yourself. Because I have to take some security measures. I have to go to the police headquarters at Asaba to make a request for, I think we applied for 3 truckload of police for the venue for Bukulan. And they approved 2 healers pick up, 2 healers pick up, and they directed the Owoibo police station and Abo police station to dispatch 1 each to that Palm Event Center hall. And one Helios truck will have 6 armed police men. So both the government gave us was 12.
Okay.
12 armed police personnel with 2 Helios vans. So that arrangement was for only the book launch day. And I have to also work on my own personal escorts too.
Okay.
And that led us to going into arrangement with the DPO of not Owoibo this time, but Abo DPO station, who provided us with just one security personnel. And that one went with us each time we are going, like from my hotel in Asaba to Igbodo, or my friend hotel in Abo to Igbodo. I have to get that security personnel to go with me. So the day for the chieftaincy ceremony, he was available to play that role too. So what it means is that a journal like that, and you are just a little popular, like we are a little popular, and but when a good position is your popularity, hello, and you billionaire. Yeah, play computer, yeah, man, Yahoo. Just a little business owner, manage that's one maintaining. But all the bad people, why they will go for you is that they feel that with your popularity, the people when they just call for the let's just do this man is the president of Igbodo meeting or Umunede meeting or Ukwabo meeting. That is the mindset of both the people who hear the information and those bad people in different them. You know, but you might book launch. When he just sacrifice time and money for it. On the madu abia a support. Where he see when he contact where many were 20 million to free you. Now it's like an elephant entering a needle. Aye. So because of that, now you have to, in addition to prayer, you have to make a security arrangement. So that police boy there, it wasn't fun. It was a necessity. It wasn't just fun. So I don't want anybody to go tomorrow for such a thing, and they will say, no, I don't have to. I don't need that. I don't need that.
They are my people.
Nothing they happen.
Nothing they happen.
So I can make us not well.
Yeah, we really thank God for the security because trust me, also nani ihe chonome also ebu 1 million police. Oh, nothing.
Yeah, but that's why
not your protect. Protect. And we give bagbu QFA the top people were bagbu even in America, all those big politicians. I can call his name Martin Luther King. Johnny Bamney, no Obu, enough people like, on the way in Nigeria and other countries. But Chuku ya Bujen. Right. So the most important thing, and that is why we are really grateful to him. All right. So another somebody raised your question. So my brother.
I just have one question to ask.
You ask another person, OC man. OC, I need 20 copies of the book. I need 20 copies of the book to share to Ika people here in Ili. Discount available. So OC, contact this phone number, Rebane. Then we'll give you all the details, all the necessary information you want regarding getting the 20 copies of the book. All right, so this one is very important. All right, so over to you, patient. Another question.
The question about this book Chief Dodo, I want to ask you a little bit question concerning this book. How did you come about the book? Are you the one that you just think that you have to do this, or when they support to say you have to make this book to remember people like this, people like this, people like this, they have done things in a land, all those kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Very good question.
Very valid question. That is the genesis of the book, the origin of the book, or genesis of the book. It all started on Facebook chat platform. The young man that I made my co-author, Solomon Omoji, he post to some names of Ika people, Ika people nwekwe how ọnwa arụ na PZ industry, ọnwa arụ na general manager of this, ọnwa polytechnic teacher or this. So ndị mmadụ abịa were more names. So I looked at it and I told them that day that I stumbled into it, and I told them that I have to do a book on this topic. I remember someone asking me, and some of them, you think you can do it? I said, yes, I'm going to do a book on it. And it's written there on the Facebook wall. It's not something that is hidden or anybody will argue. It's there. So when I wrote it that I was going to do a book on this topic, it's very important that I do it, because I want to change these names that they are calling to people that have made first in that first in the controlling dimension. So, and that's why I gave the book a different title. I gave the book different orientation and different thing entirely. I decided to make it a book. So nobody asked me to make it a book. The thing would have fizzled out after 1 month or 2 months of normal Facebook chatting. When people chat finish, everybody go until another person introduce another item for his wall, and they check in their Facebook that day. It appears what their opinion. And after that one die away. Or this, where it dies away. But I said that I'm going to make it a book so that we put it on print, and that many when they achieve first, because by my position, I have friends of many people that have achieved first. That one crossed my mind. I keep on giving an example of Ambassador Chejile and some of all these my friends. Samobi that just passed. Samobi first a calm man to be a temporary governor for 3 months. So that idea
was in the book.
Yeah, that idea only came from me. It didn't manifest from anybody. Obi of Owa is the first traditional chairman of Delta State Traditional Rulers Council. So a lot of people keep asking me, how do you come up with that idea? And along the line, when we were doing the book, I used 3 years to make the book. In fact, I have done the book for almost like a year before Solomon asked me, Chief, how far with your book? Because we can't write the book at the same time, because the email and everything is on my own computer. So he cannot be writing and me, I'm writing. So I'm the one that have it on my computer. I'm the one that is updating and writing and doing research. So sometimes I will tell him, tell them to put up more names, and I tell them for Facebook on another heading, on my own heading. I need more names. This one will say Andy Yama is from Ekwoma. Andy Yama was a Score Motors general manager, and he put like more than 27 Ika people in score moto before he passed. I said, okay, I will research Andy Yama's record. I went all the way to call the daughter in America, Somkele, Andy Yama. The lady replied my text me. He didn't know the importance of why I wanted to know a brief history about his dad, that I was going to honor his dad and list his dad in such a memorabilia book, you know. So that's in a short something about that. So we ended up using 3 years to beg people, ask them to come up with it. Some of them didn't believe us, you know. That yes, I'm cool. But when I say I want to do something, I know myself. My might be challenging because writing a book is not easy. Sometimes, remember, like 2 months, you are retired. Instead of you to go back and say, continue handling, something will tell you, say, forget it, you are wasting time. So many or hearing mal, okay, some people in many things, why are you wasting your time? But I'm not that type of person. I have to. So by the time I showed him, the mind was blown. Kind of somebody saying, wow, you mean this is the book? I said yes, and that this is. I want you to be a co-author of the book. I told him that, and he accepted. I made him a co-author. So because Solomon is very good in history, like Oba Oborami, those who were the first to settle in Igbodo and Abo. If he had been converting most of those things to book, he would have written more than 10 books. But that's why he was there that day, him and his wife, lovely wife, he got and he sent them to high table. And that's the history of the book.
Okay.
The Ika First Achievers and Event book. The Ika Wonder book.
All right, Chief Emeke. Somebody say, welcome back home. Chief, the horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord. Yes, Proverbs 21st, 31. All right. Another person they see, one gentleman from New Jersey said the author should have included our Ika first that have passed on. Is the author going to write another book to address that concern? Okay, so enjoy next question, because that next question to an enjoy or together with this question on your day. So we can coin it together so that we don't spend too much time. And another person is saying, what about if the person is successful and not the first achiever? Write book about Ika people to unite and bring progress to your land. Another suggestion from another person, I mean. All right. Okay. And somebody else, just another question will say, excuse me, sir, Chief. Sorry, because I'm about to ask you a whole lot of questions, which may compress with lots of explanation. It's about Ika language and traditions of our culture. 2, it's about how to promote Ika as a whole in terms of their career and their aims. However, they couldn't have the source to further. 3, is it about to encourage people to participate in politics? 4, you talked about politicians, which you said you don't support PDP nor APC. Sir, can I promote another party, please? So, Unladri, the next question, you can add all of these other questions that other people are asking into it. Otherwise, we're going to spend 3 whole hours here. So now, the next question in turn in Dreamwell. You went there, you saw, you conquered. So what are the challenges with the launching? Are you like encouraged or discouraged? So we want to know your challenges and based on that, whatever your answer, we also want to know, do you intend making another second edition of this book? So we want to hear from you, sir.
Well, thank you, Rosalind. But the first question, the the 3, 4, 5 questions that they ask before you come up with your own question. Let me first of all address those ones.
Yeah,
Those ones.
sorry to cut you, sir. Sorry to cut you. I want you to answer them all together. So,
okay.
Together with my question.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The questions where they are, Joe, I expected even you to be able to answer one of them, the first one.
Of course, I can answer it.
Yes, because those that are passed on are documented on the book.
Mm-hmm.
And like Professor Mrs. Stella Chimeke, who reviewed the book, explained that the book is in almost 3 or 4 parts.
Mm-hmm.
One is that the book is 264 pages, a document. And the second important something about the book is that it features both those who are passed on and those who are living, but with one common denominator: first accomplished, the first achieved. The person is a first achiever.
Okay.
So the third person graduate because when okay hold the book or who follow then you carry because as we are writing the book, we were sending what they call excerpts to our platform and to Facebook. That 3 years, everybody was following. And when over 1 year, I plan launch before this COVID waka enter. And then I say, this time around, let us be bold and with a prayer to God, let us get it done and put it behind us. Because our manage it could be the end for 20 years old or 100 years old or when it show. So that answers that question that the book features both those who have passed and those who are living, and based on basically on first those that have achieved something first. That is what the book is all about. I want to know. So the other question, whether why would you make a first achiever? This is a compendium. Compendium means this book is all about the first achievers. If you are not a first achiever, you cannot come into the book. It's a unique book. It's a designer's book. So another Ika man or Ika woman can do another book that encompasses the whole Ika nation. Maybe the whole, I don't know the population of Ika people, maybe 1 million or 500 or something thousand. How many there will be a book to put it together. Another person can do it. Another person can do a book on Ika women, Ika ladies with first class in university. It has to go for every university or even polytechnic to make a compendium of the whole Ika daughters and ladies with a first class. I didn't say second class.
First class.
So I can see make to carry the whole Ika people along. We love Ika people. We know that we are all Ika. But we are concentrating on first achievers. That answers that our brother question.
Okay, Kelly, I hope we answered your question. I hope Chief answered your question carefully or correctly. The book is about Ndomesini. You achieve something. You are the first person. Osnani wo mechanical, Osnani wo shoemenda, Osnani wo banker, or an entrepreneur, architect, whatever it is that it will the first person then your name will be there. So by success, okay, I am a successful businessman. I have houses and all that. It doesn't go by that. Okay, brother Kevin Kelly. All right, so continue with the other questions, sir.
Okay, so about the question, do I feel discouraged or encouraged by the experience of the low turnout of attendance? I'm not discouraged. I've already acquainted that way forward. Then I appeal within the from this interview, I will get I will contact to also write a blog that I'm calling on the car people to change our attitude towards attending our Ika gathering, our Ika sons and daughters, even our traditional rulers, where Honorable Chief Ika Etumuse is calling Ika nation to always attend, make it a priority to attend Ika gathering. Our own is our own. Example, Onweka annual gathering. Example, Ika people worldwide association music award. Example, mass return home organized by RPWA. You have to attend. The only thing they attend or any convenient for you to come at that time, or the children are in school, they are not on vacation that time, or maybe you don't have paper in the overseas. We understand those these things that may not make you or excite you to be part of your if you are doing something you think you call Hausa man or you call this one because they are your friend. And they are not your real friends. They are not. Yes, they are all meet because we don't have no government. You couldn't meet another.
Well, so and
so you go leave whatever you're doing, especially if you are in Nigeria, here. You have to come there. If you don't come there, you cannot argue it anywhere. People will only be deceiving you with reasons. Maybe or campaigning, the politicians use campaign or publicize now, or sending any with invitation.
But there was a lot of publicity.
Thank you.
From Smith TV, we did a lot of publicity.
God bless you.
Yes, so this thing we publicizing now.
Thank you. Yeah. So we are saying it because of Echi. Eka people in diaspora association lay me here and a boy where the event then they catch you all these beautiful ladies when proper security is in place. Why would we not come? Why would I not fly from Houston to Nigeria because of that event? Especially by the grace of God, how many COVID Ariana wiped away before that time? How many security reduced when home is the best, east or west, north or south. Home is the best. That's my message. And I will get our contact to write a blog on it. I'm calling on the people to make a change on it. Attend the other things, telephone, or things that are not important. And the opportunity has come and gone. This is where we are carrying that, I made a mistake, I will come. Make on the schedule that again, make I come. It's not possible, it has gone and work forever. So, in answer to your question, of course, morally is going to have a moral effect on me in some of other programs I'm going to do. So I'm not going to rush any other program, even Ika Music and Entertainment Award. We'll keep on pushing it until the right time where a lot of people will give assurance that they will not even send a delegate. They will be there by themselves. And imagine there, we know human being. If you see the hall, how beautiful the hall is. That's our brother that established that hall for a car gathering. He used to be able to go busy. Very noble, the castle. Then one big man tomorrow, then one AK we're wedding tomorrow, what's in that hall? One the big man or anybody, I can make you professional here example. Anybody try hear him, each know me here because here the man now when
Of course.
Nobody is going to blame me, say, Chief, why you have to invest such almost 6 million or 5 million, and you end up getting 895,000 for 6 million investment. But I didn't know that the people will not turn out. But in my own way of doing things, I want my people to come to a place that is very comfortable. And that's why I went into such an expensive venue, such an expensive, make food available for caterer, you know, pay for, print the book and all that. Even though some of them, promissory note, some of them are yet to redeem it. I have to, my second round of thank, I have to thank Honorable Tony Emeka Elekokuri. He's representing us for Ika Northeast in Delta State House of Assembly. Honorable Tony Emeka Elekokuri, I'm grateful to you that you believe in Ika, and they call you, you answer. You did not come physically, but you send somebody with a pledge of money. And when I called you after the event to thank you, the normal text message, thank you for coming, and you send me the money, you send the money straight to the bank account. I have to thank my friend, Donald Peterson, a very young, promising young man. He didn't come there, but he sent somebody with a pledge. And the following day, he redeemed the pledge. In fact, when I gave him 2 days and he didn't redeem it, I said, you have to prove yourself. You have to prove that you are Donald Peterson. And not being how you take, you send the money to my account. You have to prove, today different way. So when we call us for this thing, all of us should aside. For those who didn't come and didn't send me, I have no bad feeling about it. But it's better for you. Keep gaining money. What did you gain for not coming? And maybe that day when you hear them. And we have put a massive publication for more than 2 years on this Ika event. So yeah, my answer to that question is a little bit discouraging, but we are going to continue to do all we can to promote Ika culture and heritage. At the point in the IPWA, we want to have some program or whatever. Even through that program, if we can have sponsors or we raise money through that program, like a ticket and all that, we can use part of that money to further charity work in the land. So it's not about, I hear one side talk that some people might think that you don't get money finished. The rich man, he come from America. Why is he make we buy the book? I tell the person who tell me that, look at mindset. Only have one that only or this 200 and something, 140 something people were honor. Somebody have called me from Nigeria 2 years ago and say, Honorable, you give us 1 million, we want to put your name for Excellence Award that 2, 3 alliances or 4 have already paid for the money, 1 million. The lady used to be in my platform. He contacted him.
1 million?
Yes, 1 million. That is what they pay for Excellence Award. For them to just issue the flag and say, the company like this have recognized you as a community leader or a successful businessman or a distinguished professor in the field of forensic studies or in the field of ecological or agricultural produce, something. But you have to
charge email.
You have to put that 1 million. Then that means that when people do this document together to honor you people, 15,000 naira or 10,000 naira, you don't know to appreciate it. Even when you are buying the book with it, those you don't know where this money and you are not going to have the book. You have already used money, a lot of money to print the book and ship it and all that. And you listen to one mindset they put at or something like that. Or, so all those mindsets have to be changed. Way forward.
How can somebody spend 6 million naira?
Million.
And get 895.
Ihe onwe ha
95,000.
minus 5 point something million.
5.1.
5.1 million.
Yes.
Lost.
Right? Is Chief, you're so strong, eh? Discouraged, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you.
I'm not discouraged. I wonder. We have to change that our attitude next time. Ka onye Igbodo email, ka onye Ọwara email, ka onye Agboro email, ka onye Ukwu Agboro email, onye Abafo, onye Akumazi. Look at
I don't know, sister, if you can, you see, sorry, Diokbekbele. Yahokuni Kunwa, Orikemeke Mpa, Enyindeka to do this because Yahoo this on Friday, I remember Ika class. Okunoku, a Yemena similar to what we talk that very day. Say we are not united.
Yesterday now.
Yes. This Friday, I said it. We are not. So on your power actually we're deceived more way. We are not.
We need to be united.
Unreasonable this man spending this kind of money. Oh, at least he forget half of the money. At least. But some people are like anywhere kushoku. Some people are like where they kushoku. That is some people's. We are like here, and which is not good. How time we start telling ourselves truth, it will be better for every one of us in a car land. This is the truth. This is the fact.
We thank God for Johnny Mercy.
All right. My own is that according to my kid brother, see the day launch a book, that day launching continues. So I end there on the very day. So people will keep launching and people will keep buying. So you cannot lose 6 million just because it's only butcher farm a car on a landmark. Because it would discourage a lot of people. Like somebody like me, I event. I will think twice.
That's true.
Johnny meme event cost ego. I will think twice. This thing I'm doing, even if I'm not doing it to realize money, at least, or to get profit, I mean, even if I'm not doing to get profit, but I should be able to realize a won't spend it.
At least.
At least.
Yes. At least.
Not even 1/4 of his spending. I mean, anyways, so I'm short of words.
No, it's a history now. That has gone into history. So, I came as the husband and when myself from the 8 money off, whether with money or without money. No, I take that myself. Now goes the ministry where I won't wear my video. I won't wear. Okay, and this event. Okay, now be honest, but 2 weeks after or 3 weeks after, he was able to appreciate what the did to uplift the car or publicize the car name worldwide. You see, a lot of people like celebrating people that are dead instead of people that are living.
And their life,
Even the families meet food that going in mama good list, going in mama good bead and good necklace. Remember the mama to go home and no enjoy the fruit of our labor. Not be say on go and bring the 1 billion. Oh no.
Close the streets.
They close the street because the woman is not seeing that. It's not here.
It's gone.
Now. So when somebody is celebrating something, Karime marriage, Kola launch alcohol, Kwale symposium, Kwale empowerment, many politicians already empowerment, you need people to come for that gathering. Even if I don't want to mention politics in the discussion, how many politicians you go and campaign, nobody show up. I think your wife will tell you, say, Nakoku politics not all.
Yes, of course.
Exactly.
Of course.
Those people come for that playground or that primary school. Can't you see with you know? So you need. I was doing this day where and if you can,
Oh yeah, Danny Bear.
you see a whole of convener of PW that have all the cream of the car people. You know, attend this event. When you can attend this event,
Okay.
I beg you.
So, my people, my country people, my car people, Albert, thank you very much. Oh, see, don't be discouraged, Chief. You are doing a great job. Yeah, and I still believe you will still realize the money. My country people, my car people, Munem Ndeka Dodoni, Ibebeni, Lario, launching Ekego. So, Nay Wepo, Nay Bapo Ha, Chief.
Sorry, just.
Elonyemego Oba bankrupt. We know that he's capable, but at least to encourage him, not just like at the second edition.
Yes.
So don't trying in on more the elbow. Onga can 10,000 naira for the soft cover and 15,000 naira for hard cover. I think 10,000 is less than $15, 15 euros if I'm not mistaken. Is about 20, maybe 25 or $30, right?
Only 25 euro.
So, ego we gara ara nkwobiro, eri nkwo. Yo all the no to give 1 plate of nkwobi.
Very simple. Iwe ga ara wine, anyway gara.
So, Dodoni, yeneka nono ngo the book, kain lario, Dodoni, you know? So,
who no uno kaka most of people mind money. Yeah, apart from the boss here call them
online, Amazon, online.
Amazon. Yeah, for apart from Amazon, uno kaka ma ari in So the only thing I will contribute is that they should try give us the person number that the guy that who is in charge of it in Nigeria. So we can able to negotiate with him or her and get some book from there. You know, so that is only little contribute I want to do so that no be raising idea no be raising no raising happy at least he tried a lot.
Ika Etumuse Egbebeli-Ugoebeli, now the president and convener of Ika People Worldwide Association, IPWA. Well, I want to leave a legacy because I'm 60 years. And Ika Etumuse Egbebeli-Ugoebeli, now the president and convener. establish something. The book is going to inspire people and motivate people to work very hard, career now for university, even first class, and that discipline on first class. Okay, when before, and I'm at the same university. Of course, forward your CV to us. We are going to give you that honor as Africa First Achiever in the next edition.
Male Rector, Delta State Polytechnic of Washuku, and we are here as a book reviewer. Ika Etumuse, we are hoping first edition can be second edition, can third edition in Jesus' name. Amen. Do the way lay make a care in her remember le unwa.
You make kaya we hear because anybody want do one carry school where who the who fan ndị mmesomeji bụ ihe because we say you were fan where do anofiasa so we can encourage ụmụ ka hụ n'uwe nwa keme so that him fan we ka di me and ndị ọwụle ndị na-arụ ni area kwa any position also I'm a private or political or public sector or carries encourage you when you hụ keme ni ụmụnanya ha no gwa ezigbo ihe and the person who men always go na or one will live with fan deals on our regibuya. Only on Igbodo on my jibu.
Alright, I'll be praying for the official launching of a First Achievers and Event book, authored by Chief Egbebeli-Ugoebeli of Igbodo-Kingdom. And this is the first of its kind. And I've been ever support to I can understand. And we are happy that my brother, this book is very, very thick or in the sense that there are things that are happening we don't know. You understand? So if you can for yourself and for your children. Like me now, I was too married, so I'll buy for my children and I was going to, you understand? Everything